Hello everybody, today is a 2 for Tuesday. We're checking out 4 properties. We have 2 in Louisiana and 2 in Kentucky. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a great day and your glass is always full of gratitude. So yeah, we're checking out some properties in Kentucky and we're going to begin right here. This is a request, by the way. Somebody has been asking for Kentucky, so we're going to start with this one. This house is on a little more than 1/4 acre. It's listed for $130,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with 1,554 square feet, and you'll find it at 958 West USHighway 60 in Smithland, Kentucky 42081. And it states here it's been on the market for 96 days and it was built in 1977. And as always, the listing agencies and the addresses for these properties are found in the description box below every video. So let's check this one out and see how much house we're getting for our money in Smithland, Kentucky, listed for $130,000. How pretty is this? So we have an attached garage, we have a covered porch, brick house, beautiful. So in Smithland, Kentucky, we're in Livingston County. The population is just under 8,900 people. And in Kentucky, your real estate tax rate is 0.73%, and that's what the county assessor is going to come out and gauge your property taxes on. This is really pretty. $130,000, and some of you have requested for me to show properties in a little bit higher price point, so I'm going to deliver today. We have a nice big shade tree right in the front. And this is Smithland, Kentucky. 42081 is the zip code. Look at our beautiful covered porch, and there's our pop of color with our yellow front door. Pretty. How's everybody out there doing? Cheers, everybody. Happy Tuesday. You guys are always welcome to subscribe to the channel if you're new here and join our growing community. And make sure you hit that notification bell, because that house you're not looking for could be in the next episode. So we have a shingle roof with this property. Looks like we're getting 2 garage spaces, if I'm looking at this correctly. Unless it's just the one side. Okay, look at this. Nice. So there's our kitchen. Look how pretty this is. So we have, looks like a vinyl floor in the kitchen. All stainless appliances with a 3-door refrigerator. We have a farmhouse stainless sink, a couple of windows above the sink. We have a variation of flooring. This is very pretty. White cabinets. Baseboard heat. There's your pass-through window there. Remember, you can always go check these houses out in person. Let us know in the comments when you do. Always have the home inspection. And never be afraid to make the offer because these houses are placed on the market to be sold. And this one has a little over 1,500 square feet of living space. So it looks like we have a bathroom right off the kitchen. Very pretty cabinets and cabinet hardware. Looks like we're getting some carpet in our living room. Remember to leave a comment and let me know what you guys think of these houses. And always remember to let me know where you're viewing from because it's always great to have everybody here. It's always a beautiful day to view houses. Why not? Check them out. See what we're in for. See how much houses are from state to state, from town to town. Okay, so there we're getting, it looks like hardwood flooring. Ceiling looks nice and clean. Gas wall heater. So here's the garage with an automated garage door opener. Look at the size of this garage. That's fantastic. Wow, that's really nice. And it's a $130,000 asking price. And when it's been on the market for 96 days, you can ask for information from the listing agent. And you can ask how long it's been vacant. You can call utility companies to find out what the utility bills will be. And even if you're buying a house as is, where is, you can always have a home inspection just for your own personal information. Okay, so there's the bathroom. There's your shower. So here, nice wood-burning fireplace in our living room. Now you may find hardwood floor beneath that carpet. This is very nice. Looks like we could move right in there. Very pretty. And this again is in Smithland, Kentucky, 42081. Nice built-ins on each side of the fireplace, and you do have some venting there, so that'll bring some heat out of the fireplace as well. There's your entry. Here's your laundry room. Very nice with a washer and dryer. It's one less thing you've got to move in there. And they painted the paneling yellow in this room. There's your electric panel. How nice is this? $130,000 house. So here's one of the bedrooms with a closet space. Another bathroom. This one's been updated. Does have a window. And of course, when you get there in person, you can get the lay of the land, because photographs don't always do a house justice. And it might have a little different layout because we can't quite tell where the bedrooms are in reference to, say, the living room and the kitchen, right? So definitely go check this one out. There's a big closet in this bedroom. There's another view of the outside. So maybe there's a two-door garage. Maybe it goes from one side to the other. There's your propane gas. Yeah, that must be how it's set up, because it looks like you've got the front here. Very nice. $130,000 in Smithland, Kentucky. It's very pretty. All right, so let's get some information off of this one. 958 West US Highway 60. And let's check out the street view. There it is. Looks like we're on a little side street maybe off of that highway. Don't have any neighbors across the road. That's sweet. Let's check it out on the map. Okay, so there's the Illinois line. So this is West Kentucky. So we're in Smithland. There's Coon Chapel right up here to the northeast. We also have, let's see, what does that say? Dykesburg over there to the northeast as well. And what else do we have up north? Berna and Hampton. So there we are. Red marks the spot right here. And let's check out the satellite view. There you go. Right there is your parcel. Very nice. Let's go back to the map for a minute here. So yeah, there is the Ohio River. So let's check out nearby so you can see where your groceries, shopping, community, and health and safety are. I know I see a grocery store up here to the north. So there are some amenities up to the north. And I'm sure if you want to cross over the Illinois line, there's your amenities. Quite a few right there nearby. That's always nice. Okay, so it says here, it's been on the market 96 days. So again, never be afraid to make the offer. Built in 1977, two-car garage. Looks like it could fit more than that, however. Just 3 miles to Smithland and less than 15 miles to Paducah. Conveniently located home sits on a little more than 1/4 acre, and it's move-in ready with recent updates including new roof, cabinets, appliances, and bathroom updates. And you have a pull-through two-car garage outside of the 1,554 square feet of living space, 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and an open concept for your living area. Very nice. And looks like we have a history with this one. It was listed for $180,000. They reduced it, then they removed it. Then they listed it for $159,900. Then they decreased it to $147,000. Now they're down to $130,000, and the house is 48 years old. So you may be able to negotiate this price. You never know until you try. And this one's in Smithland, Kentucky, 42081. And that, again, is in Livingston County. Very pretty property right there. So now we're going to head into Louisiana. This looks very pretty as well. This one's $149.9. This one's on a little more than a half an acre. It's 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms with 2,419 square feet. Nice size house. And this one's been on the market for 118 days, built in 1965. So let's check it out. And it's at 907 Cook Drive in Deridder, Louisiana, 70634. Let's see how much house we're getting in Deridder, Louisiana. How pretty is this? Another brick home with an attached garage. Lovely. Look at the beautiful landscaping. So in Deridder, Louisiana, we're in Cato Parish, and the population is just under 225,000 people. And in Louisiana, your real estate tax rate is 0.55%. So we're coming in quite a bit lower than that national average of 0.99. I love it when they put the evening photographs on these listings to show what it looks like with the lights on. Cotton candy sky above. How pretty is this? $149.9, so we're under $150,000, and this is the most expensive house in today's episode. Very nice, very clean. It looks like we could move right in here as well. 907 Cook Drive. Nice. Look at all the woodwork. This has got some character to it. That's what we'd like to see, right? And move in ready, just under $150,000. Wow, look at the kitchen. This is very nice. So you have the microwave built right in there. You've got your refrigerator. Looks like a gas range with a range hood. You have some ceramic tile for your countertop in the backsplash. Look at all of the cabinets. Wow. This is very nice. And again, we are in Deridder, Louisiana. Nice range. You can do some cooking on there, right? I don't mind coming to Louisiana for a meal, you guys. I'll bring the pie. Gotta have some fun. Especially now the holidays are approaching again. Doesn't it feel like it was just July 4th? Now we're headed into Thanksgiving. And pretty soon it's going to be the Christmas holidays. Just don't stress over it. That's my recommendation. Don't stress. Enjoy your family and your friends and just enjoy the time that we have. So this has got some updates as well. Okay, so this looks like one of the bedrooms. And I'm not quite sure if that's hardwood or laminate, but all the more reason to go check it out in person. Very nice. Looks like we're getting a couple of, at least 3 closets in this bedroom. Look at the size of that room. Dual fans. Getting a lot of bang for your buck, it looks like, right here. Single shower, and there's your vanity. Cool vintage lanterns there for your side-by-side lights. And the lids are down. We're off to a good start today, you guys. So that looks like maybe it's a pergo flooring. It's kind of what it looks like. Or parquet flooring, I think is what that could be called instead of pergo. Looks like a parquet flooring with a checkered pattern there. So there's another bathroom. Woodwork is amazing in this house. Look at this. And this one's been on the market a little while, more than 3 months. So again, never be afraid to make the offer. This could be lower level. Or maybe this is it looks like lower level. Got some unique lockers there. It's nice for storage. Okay, so this could be one of the bedrooms. Look at the size of these bedrooms. So this might be above that garage. 3rd bathroom. This is very pretty. Look at the vegetation. That's native landscape at its finest right there. Deridder, Louisiana. And again, this one's in Cato Parish. So you have a portable carport. Beautiful yard. There's a little outbuilding. Maybe could turn that into something like a little guest suite depending on what the interior of that looks like. Very, very pretty property right here. Curious to know why that's been on the market for so long. 907 Cook Drive. And it was a little more than a half an acre, 2,419 square feet of living space. It's been on the market 118 days, built in 1965. So let's check out the street view. Look how pretty this is. Very nice. So here's your neighborhood. We always research neighborhoods, right? Due diligence. Looks like you're surrounded by beautiful houses. Let's check it out on the map here. And let's see, where are we? We have a lot of local amenities. So here's Rose Pine up to the north. And there's the Texas line right over to the west. So we have Fullerton up there to the northeast, Elmwood up to the north. And we have, let's see, Longville down to the south. There is red marks a spot right there. So this is western Louisiana. Let's take a look at your satellite view. There it is, a nice square parcel. Not far from local amenities either. 907 Cook Drive, Deridder, Louisiana, 70634. And it states here that the spacious 3-bedroom, 2-bath, it's a 3-bathroom from what we saw, has a large fenced backyard, ideal for pets, gardening, or backyard barbecues. Whether you're hosting friends or enjoying a peaceful evening under the stars, this outdoor space delivers. You're just minutes from convenience and shopping and beautiful local parks. Anything your family needs is right around the corner. And it states here that it was, this one has some history too, listed in 2020 for $124,500. It was sold in April of 2021. They don't disclose the price. Then they list it in July for $159,000. Now they're down to $149,900, and the property is 60 years old. So it looks like they're motivated. And again, the real estate tax rate in Louisiana is 0.55%. That is a very pretty property right there. Deridder, Louisiana, 70634, 907 Cook Drive. Nice. Now we're going to head back to Kentucky. In Wellington, look at this pretty place. This one's $135,000 at 178 Sleepy Hollow Road, Wellington, Kentucky, 40387. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with 818 square feet on a little more than a half an acre. And now it says it's been on the market for 18 days, built in 1994. So let's check it out. $135,000 in Wellington, Kentucky. How pretty is this? Propane gas. So it's like a chalet style 2-story with a couple of covered porches, shingle roof. Actually, I take that back. Maybe a metal roof. This is really pretty. So in Wellington, Kentucky, we're in Jefferson County. The population is just under 79,000 people. Love this. This is so pretty. Peaceful in the pines, it looks like. Maybe not pines, but you're tucked back in the trees. Okay, wow. So we're going to have to look past some personal property with this house. But look at all of the natural woodwork. And this one again is $135,000. Very pretty. So there's your wall heater. Looks like we have plenty of room, as we see, for a sectional sofa in your living room. Another house that we could move right in. It looks very clean. So there's your cabinets and your flat top range. Do have a window above your double sink. I like the flooring in this kitchen. That's very pretty. Butcher block countertop. There's your refrigerator as well. Here's your bathroom. And again, we're just under 900 square feet of living space with this house. 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom in Wellington, Kentucky, Jefferson County. And in this county, your median home sales are right around $280,000. And in Deridder, Louisiana, your median home sales are $214,000. And in Smithland, Kentucky, your median home sales were right around $200,000. So a lot of room for equity growth with all of these properties. So this must be the upstairs. Wow, there's your laundry. That's nice, right behind the kitchen. Here's one of the porches. That might be on the back side of the house. There's some nice privacy as well on a back deck. You also have storage beneath that deck, which is also very nice. That's a very pretty property as well. And this is a $135,000 list price. Very nice. And this is Wellington, Kentucky, 178 Sleepy Hollow Road. Nice address. Been on the market only 18 days. So let's see if it shows the street view here. Let's see. That might be it here. Looks like it's just a little windy street in the country here. Beautiful landscape that surrounds this property, isn't it? Wow, that's nice. And let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so we are in Wellington. So you've got Scranton up there to the northwest. You've got Artville down to the south. Here's Korea down to the south. Zag is up here to the northeast, along with Yoakum. So red marks a spot right here. So let's check it out on the satellite view. This looks like a gorgeous area. So there is the forest around you. I'm not quite sure where the property is. This is supposed to be 178, but that's not it. So maybe over, I don't see it right here, but this gives us a gist of this little loop that we are on right here. So it's right in this little loop on Sleepy Hollow Road. So let's go back to the map and show you where some nearby grocery, shopping, and community health and safety. See where our amenities are. Okay, so we do not right on top of you by any means, but they are in the surrounding area. There you go. And this is Sleepy Hollow Road in Wellington, Kentucky. Been on the market only 18 days. And it states here, enjoy the perfect mix of rustic charm and modern comfort in a cozy cabin located just 10 minutes from Longbow Marina and approximately 20 miles from Red River Gorge. Nice. Bright wood interior creates a warm and welcoming atmosphere. Large living room, perfect for gathering. Full bathroom and an indoor washer and dryer. Outdoor living is easy with a large front deck and enclosed porch. And you have privacy and plenty of room to enjoy the natural setting. I would agree with that. And when we look at the history on this one, this was sold for $22,500 back in 2008. It was sold for $52,500 back in December of 2021. Sold for $105,000 back in October of 2022. Now they've listed it for $135,000 and it's 31 years old. That's a very pretty property as well. And that's $135,000 in Wellington, Kentucky. And that again is Jefferson County. Very pretty. All right, now we're going to head back into Louisiana, and this is Vivian, Louisiana, for $69,500. This house has been on the market for 62 days. It was built in 1945. And you'll find this one at 223 West Virginia Avenue in Vivian, Louisiana, 71082. It's on a little more than a quarter of an acre. This house has 1,790 square feet of living space with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So let's see how much house we're getting in Vivian, Louisiana. This looks really pretty. I love that walkway. Look at that. Red door. Add that pop of color. Nice big shade tree. How pretty is that front porch? Nice. $69,500. And so that means we are again in Cato Parish. Population is just under 225,000 people. And the median home sales around here are $215,000. This one's going to have some character. Look at that beautiful hardwood flooring. Dual ceiling fans in the living room. Looks like a full fireplace. There's probably hardwood flooring beneath that carpet. Again, go check it out. And the listing agencies and the addresses are always found in the description box below. Look at that big window in the front. Under $70,000 for this house. Looks like, again, another nice clean home that's been well maintained that we could move right into. Who's looking in Louisiana? Low real estate tax rate of 0.55%. A move-in ready house for under $70,000. Definitely go check it out. This one's really pretty. So there you've got a beautiful corner built in. Here's your laundry room. So we have an electric range with a range hood. Now, I'm not seeing a whole lot of receptacles for your counter appliances. Maybe there's one here to the right of the stove, but I don't see any others. But again, when you're there in person, definitely check it out. We're not getting a refrigerator, no dishwasher. There's your wall AC unit. It's nice that there's so many ceiling fans. So we do have carpet in the kitchen. Now, for just myself, I would want to remove that. Oh, we do have a dishwasher. It's a lot of woodwork. That is really pretty. It's like a little office space right there. Wow. Look at this. This is so nice, isn't it? $69,500, you guys. Let me know which one of these houses is your favorite. Wow, look at this. This could be the primary bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. We found some good sized bedrooms today with these houses. When you have your home inspection, they'll let you know, of course, if your windows are wood, vinyl, or aluminum. They'll let you know the longevity of your roof. They'll check your foundation. They'll run your mechanicals. And all you parents out there, if you've got grown kids that are considering purchasing a home, make sure you turn them on to this channel. Ask them to subscribe, because there are houses out there that are way below those median sale prices that they might see on Zillow, such as houses like this under $70,000. And even the houses that are in this episode under $150,000 for four fine properties. And this is just one episode. I show properties that are under $50,000 that sometimes we can move right into as well. Wow, lots of closet space. And I do have another channel, in case you did not know. I started it, a little bit ago, and it's growing, and it's where I show you vehicles with low miles and low price. It's how much vehicle for the money. So you're always welcome to go check that channel out as well and subscribe. So if you want to stay out of the auto loan zone, definitely check out that channel. I'm all about keeping you guys frugal, keeping you away from as much debt as possible, because we could all use a little bit of help, I'm thinking. Okay, so here's one of the bathrooms, so that's really nice. There's your shower and your tub combination. So here's another bathroom with your blush pink commode and matching sink and your single shower. Yeah, this is definitely going to have some character to it, doesn't it? Wow, this is nice. Wow, look at wow, it's very pretty. So you have a portable carport with this one as well, and a garage. This is $69,500 house. And this again is Vivian, Louisiana. This has got a lot of potential. I like the siding. A lot of patio space. Beautiful landscape. How pretty is this? Wow, very nice. Okay, so let's get some information off of this one. 223 West Virginia Avenue. Nice address. Been on the market 62 days. And it was built in 1945. So let's check out the street view here. It's a little more than 1/4 acre. Wow, this looks like a nice little side street as well. But again, we do diligence. Check out the neighborhoods. But this looks like it's on a corner lot. And let's see where we are on the map. A lot of amenities nearby. You've got a Super Value store right there, Dollar General, General Wholesale. Nice. Vivian Feed and Seed nearby. Okay, so we're going to scroll out here. So Texas is not far either. Right over there is the line to the west of us. So we have Houston over to the east, Rodessa up to the north, and Oil City and Fairy Lake right down to the south. Right there we are. Red marks the spot. We're right by Black Bayou Lake. And let's see the satellite view. There you go. Nice parcel right there as well. $69,500. And it states here that it's a storybook charmer. 3-bedroom, 2-bath home feels like the definition of charm and character. The home exudes warmth and character in every room. Original craftsmanship throughout creates a welcoming, whimsical feel. And you are also getting a great neighborhood and a great yard, all for under $70,000. And it states here, pardon me, excuse me, the property is 80 years old and it was just listed in September. And they're asking $69,500 for it. Really like that. That's very pretty. And again, it was built in 1945, and that's in Vivian, Louisiana, 71082 on 223 West Virginia Avenue. $69,500 house. Or if you're looking in Wellington, Kentucky, this one is $135 for that chalet on a little more than a 1/2 acre. And then we're going back to Louisiana to Deridder. This one's $149.9 with a little more than 1/2 acre. It's been on the market 118 days. Or if you're going back to Kentucky, this one's in Smithland, nice brick ranch for $130,000, been in the market 96 days. And that'll do it for today's episode, wherever you find yourself. Hope you're having a great day, and you're always welcome to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Check out my other channel, How Much Vehicle for the Money, and we will see you in the next episode because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.